Hello everyone, welcome to Toad TV. I am Mary Beth.
Hi, I'm Helen.
We are the creative hands and minds behind Toad Hollow, and welcome. Today is Friday the 13th. Bum,
Dun, dun,
bum,
dun.
bum. Yes, we didn't even plan that. That's how our minds work. Anyway, Friday the 13th. So we are here for the 13th day of bookvent.
VLOGMAS.
All of it. So today is brought to you by the letter U. I got sister number 3, Confessions on the 745 by Lisa Unger. It's a thriller. She was really into thrillers last year, so I got her this. It seemed really interesting. So I'm hoping that it's going to pique her interest. Anyway, then we have ours. What is yours?
Mine is U Day, unlikely to take you long.
Okay, that is an interesting take on the letter U, Amanda.
I can just see her with a stack of books going, oh, huh, you have to put something in you.
I really want to give her this book. I have to fit it into the letter U somehow. So, okay, so go ahead. I need to know what it is.
Okay. Well, it has a baby chick on it. Oh, Lisa Scottolini with Francesca Scottolini Saratella. My name isn't empty, it just has more closet space.
My nest?
My nest. What did I say?
My name.
Oh. Wow. Must be it. My nest isn't empty, it just has more closet space. The Amazing Adventures of an Ordinary Woman. It's got a fun cover. The incomparable Lisa Scottolini, along with daughter Francesca, is back with more wild and wonderful wit and wisdom. In this hilarious collection, they give their mother-daughter perspective on everything from blind dates to empty calories, as well as life with the feistiest octogenarian on the planet, Mother Mary, who won't part with her 30-year-old bra.
Okay.
3 generations of women, triple the laughs and the love. Oh, this is going to be fun.
That is.
This is going to be a lot of fun.
Now, I've read a couple of Lisa Scottolini's books. She does like
lawyer
thrillers based around Philly. And I've enjoyed them. They've been good.
Lisa on Aging Gracefully. Today I noticed my first gray hair on my chin.
That's always fun.
Francesca on Being Single. I'm addicted to the wedding announcements. Worse, I find myself subtracting my age from the brides. I thought I was a modern woman. Turns out I'm a Kathy cartoon.
Okay.
Lisa,
do you guys remember Kathy?
Lisa on Mother Mary. Most people have a list of things to do, but Mother Mary has a list of things not to do. At the top is don't go to the movies. Other entries include don't eat outside with the bugs and don't walk all over this cockamamie mall.
Okay. Kind of like Mother Mary.
I was going to say, this is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So,
okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
That's a good one. Okay.
All right.
I say that like, I haven't been saying that for the last 13 days.
I know. It has been such a good batch. Mine is...
So now you can read the blurb.
Okay, so mine is Confessions on the 745.
She's looking it up on her phone so she can read the blurb of what you gave Amanda. I'm like, you don't have to read the blurb. You never read the blurb.
Okay, so evidently Helen agreed with me that this looked really cool. All right, Selena Murphy is commuting home on the train when she strikes up a conversation with a beautiful stranger in the next seat. The woman introduces herself as Martha and soon confesses that she's been stuck in an affair with her boss. Selena, in turn, confesses that she suspects her husband is sleeping with the nanny. When the train arrives at Selena's station, the 2 women part ways, presumably never to meet again. Days later, the nanny disappears. As Selena is pulled into the mystery of what happened, and as the fractures in her marriage grow deeper, she begins to wonder who was Martha really. But she is hardly prepared for what she'll discover. It sounds really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I just love that we haven't read anything by her. And we both picked it separately.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
The first duplicate of the season.
Yep, this is the first one. So here we go.
We've had a duplicate author and now a duplicate book.
Okay. I will say that the duplicate author is working really well because I am reading South of the Buttonwood Tree by Heather Weber, which is the one that Helen gave me for the letter W. And I am already over halfway through. And I'm really loving it. It's a wonderful, wonderful book. She has such great characters. I love them.
Yeah.
So, okay. So I'm looking forward to this. That's cool. All right. Very quickly, one bit of admin very quickly. We are going to be taking down the pre-orders for all the yarns because we are not planning to dye between now and January. And we don't want you to order something and then have it be sitting for 3 weeks before we even get to dyeing it. So all the pre-orders are coming down. Anything that is listed is what's going to be for sale, ready to ship.
However, if you come to the site and there's something that you want and it's not there, just get in touch with us and the answer will be you have to wait till January, but yes, we will dye.
Yes, because we're going to put them back on pre-order starting back in January. We're going to get through the sale and then get everything back to normal.
And mostly what it is other than not dying, we just don't want anybody buying at this time of year thinking they're going to get it quickly.
Right.
When it won't.
So as far as the sale is concerned, that is going to start on Monday at noon. And over the weekend, we are going to be taking down all the listings that are going to be on sale. So all the denizens of the hollow and like the favorite books and that kind of thing, anything that we have of those in stock are going to disappear. And then they're going to come back on Monday with the new price. So, because also the last thing we want you to do is to come through and buy something at full price and then find out on Monday, oh, hey, I could have saved $10 or whatever, and that just it's not the way we want to do things. So we're going to start taking those down over the weekend and then they'll go back up on Monday.
Right.
That was that. I did want to mention that we watched Black Doves with Keira Knightley and Ben Whishaw on Netflix. It's a spy movie. It's dark.
Well, it's 6 episodes.
Yeah, it's not a movie. It's a serial. It was really, really good.
It was something
really
we had to
good.
Sneak in. It's not mother appropriate at all.
No, no, there is a lot of shooting in this one.
There's a lot of blood.
But it is tongue in cheek.
Oh my
God,
it's
funny.
So good. And usually I will tolerate that kind of thing. But the characters are good.
They're really good and clever dialogue.
Yes.
Really clever dialogue. So, and the two main characters, well, actually, all the assassins are fantastic.
Yeah.
I love the assassins.
All the bad people are really very, very good.
No, it's really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, recommend that highly if you are into MI5, British spies,
spy thriller kind of thing.
That kind of thing. So yeah.
There is gratuitous blood.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I mean, there's a lot more blood than needs to be. So if that bothers you, just go in knowing that. It usually bothers me, but it was good enough to get over it.
Right.
So,
okay. So then the last thing we're going to do is we're going to show you an update on our sweaters because we haven't done that recently, and we've both been working on our sweaters.
Because you know what? We dye yarn for a living.
I know, and we
sometimes
actually
we forget to say that.
So I have been working on the Traveler hoodie by Andrea Mowry. I'm doing this out of the squirrel, which is one of the denizens of the hollow. And I have finished my front. Ta-da! So this is what it looks like so far. It looks like it's going to be cropped, and it is going to be to a certain extent, but it is supposed to it's supposed to blossom and grow by at least 1.8%. So after it's blocked.
Well, considering that you're pearl and you're essentially a horizontal rib.
Yes.
In theory, it should be.
Yeah.
It should grow.
So this is how far I've gotten. The back.
And if my sweater is any indication, my Emerson that I did, I mean, it was brioche, so that there was even more room. I mean, that one just doubled in size.
Okay.
So,
all right. The back I have taken to the arms. So now I just finished the front yesterday, so I am going to start working on the back now.
Okay.
And that's straight up.
Bring it forward so they can really see the color, because the color is gorgeous and it kind of looks very grayish.
So that's what the color looks like. It's a mixture of greens and grays and golds. It's a beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful color. And it's going to be so pretty when I'm finished. 5s.
Okay.
You do
It's a
the
DK
ribbing.
weight on a size 5 needle, so it's a nice tight
Yeah, you do the ribbing on a 3,
fabric.
I think. The main body on a 5 and the hood in a 4.
Okay.
And
did you gauge?
No.
Okay.
No, of course not. I never do gauge. Anyway, it is supposed to be slouchy. It's gonna. This is gonna fit. If this doesn't fit, I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh, it's gonna
fit,
and it's gonna be big.
I think it's gonna be big, and
it's
but it's supposed to be
a big. It's gonna be a hoodie.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a big, comfy hoodie type sweater.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited about the way it's going. So that's where I am so far. And I was very interested in the way she did the top part, because you do short rows, but you're doing it so you're actually sloping down to the shoulder.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So that you can see the short rows that I did.
Yeah.
And you're sloping down to the shoulder because it's a drop shoulder and then it goes down.
Okay.
So it was very interesting doing it.
Yeah.
So now I can go onto the back and just whip back and forth.
It's very good. Black Dove watching.
Yes.
Knitting.
And it is, since you're doing 2 rows of purl and 3 rows of knitting, even going back and forth, you're knitting and purling no matter what.
Right.
So it's not like, you have to do purls constantly on the way
cable
back or whatever.
anything,
It's just, you shoot back and forth. So
I have been going to town on my Olis cardigan, which is going to be my first foray into steeking. And this is how far I am.
oh my gosh, this is so beautiful.
It really is. So this is the steek, where the steek's going to happen. And I have reached her measurement to start the ribbing. But she says to start at around 11 inches, and I know that I need at least 14 before I start my ribbing, just from my body measurements. So I am going to do, I just finished a stripe. So I'm going to do to the next stripe and then measure and see where I am.
Okay.
But the main color is Something Wicked, and I am using the DK Minis from our Sea Glass collection as my stripes. I cannot love this more.
I honestly am so glad that you went with the dark gray.
Yeah.
Because it shows up so beautifully against it.
These stripes just pop out.
Yes.
And it's, again, our DK base, but look at that stocking knit stitch. I mean, I'm a good knitter, but it knits up beautifully. So I am really thrilled about this.
That is just absolutely wonderful.
And it's just going to be, even with the colorful stripes, it's just going to be a nice neutral staple in the wardrobe.
Yes.
With the dark gray base. So really can't wait. So then I have to, once I get the ribbing done, then I do the sleeves. And then, since I'm not going to get that much knitting done between now and the end of the year, something new for the new year will be me cutting my sweater.
There you go. I have been thinking about my sweaters. I was looking at the one that I was wearing yesterday and then the ones that I normally wear, and they are very variegated.
Yes.
Very variegated.
Yeah.
This is more of a neutral. The squirrel is more of a neutral, but it's still a variegated. I am looking forward to making some that are solids, like tonals.
Yeah, because then whatever you're wearing on the bottom can be the
exactly.
Party. You've got the neutral on top, the party on the bottom.
That's the thing.
So,
I was thinking about it, that I need things that aren't brightly colored on top because I have brightly colored bottoms. So I need the neutral.
And busy bottoms.
Right.
Our skirts have, the skirt I'm wearing today has hedgehogs and bears.
And forests.
And foxes. I mean, it's a rabbits. It's a skirt you would expect someone in the hollow to wear.
Right.
But a highly variegated sweater would not necessarily.
No, so you
get great.
need the neutral of
Right.
like your sweatshirt, which then sets it off beautifully.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that's what I'm looking forward to making. A whole bunch of tonals.
Yeah.
And I was laying out yarn
Hence
to
the reason for the winter collection.
right. Well, I was looking at everything that I was laying out as I was counting in yarns and things like that, and I was thinking, I want to make something in that, and I want to make something in that, and I want to make something in that. So I need lots of knitting time.
It's good. This thing is so beautiful, and I love it so much because it's just like, I want to be finished this, so I
Right.
can. It's like my books. Can't finish my book fast enough, so I can start one of the new books. Ivy is bored. And
Hugo
is
has taken Ivy's bed.
Was that what it is?
Well, he's
Okay,
taken the Snoopy
bed.
bed,
Fuzzy beds.
and she loves to be in here with him, but he has taken that
He's
bed.
taken the warm bed.
Yeah. So, all right.
He is the elder of the two, and you know his bones are old and fragile.
At 3.
It's cold, and you know his breed is not used to being in the
Cold.
Pyrenees mountains or anything like that.
Right. I was going to say you're going to have to present a different argument because I
He
was
coming
outside
in
with
yesterday.
him at 6 o'clock.
And he's like looking at me like it's cold outside. And you are a mountain dog. Yes. It's 40 degrees. I think you can handle it.
Suck it up, Buttercup. But you should have seen him
When I
outside at
get my
6:30 this
flock.
morning. I mean, it was pitch dark, 25 degrees outside. He is dancing around, having a ball, playing with Ivy. He goes and hides on one side of the yard and waits for her to come over, and then he goes chasing after.
They play tag.
Yeah, and I mean, and then she comes up on the porch to maybe suggest that we go in and make breakfast, and he comes and nips her, and she has to go racing after him, and it's like, no, I'm not ready to go inside yet. Right. This is my time, you know?
But then when he's done, he has reached his lethargic Great Pyrenees stage where it's just like, okay, I played.
Yeah.
I am now. And once the sun goes down, even though he's supposed to protect the flock outside at night all on his own with no supervision,
he does not leave the house.
He does not go outside after dark unless there's a leash attached to him and he is dragged.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, I think that's where the Chihuahuas come in.
And the Pomeranian.
The Pomeranian, the little the
certainly not the wolf side of him.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, we got to get going. We got stuff to do. So we hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day.
Go forth and create.
And we will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.